Juicy Couture Hollywood Royal. I know you've all seen it at Ross, at Burlington, at Marshall's, at Walmart, at other stores as well, like just all over. So I have been meaning to pick this up like so many times, and finally I did at Ross for $14.99. Let me just say, I love Juicy Couture. The Juicy Couture that I already have, you know, I have the Viva La Juicy and the Gold Couture, and also I absolutely love the Juicy Couture We Splash. Of course, this is great in the summer, but I love this all the time too. So as much as I love all different kinds of fragrances and really pricey and niche fragrances, I love the Juicy Couture. And when I go out on dates or when I'm around males in general, I just always get compliments on these, the Viva La Juicy and Juicy Couture Gold Couture. They're just delicious, and I don't care what any other reviewers say on any other videos. Like, if they're not fans, you know, that's just them, because people like and are attracted to these fragrances, and I really enjoy them. Of course, I mean, a lot of people love them, but, you know, I see some reviewers and some male reviewers like, oh, no, that they're not fans. But, of course, we've all seen Jeremy fragrance. I forget which one it is that his girlfriend used to wear that just drives him mad. But it was one of the Juicy Coutures. So anyway, back to Hollywood Royal. I always think about picking it up, and then I stand there in the store and read through Fragrantica, and I never do, because I look at the people complaining about it, and I'm like, oh, well, and then I'll end up picking something else up. And then I've always been so curious, though, because people are like, the ones who complain are like, it's different than the others, and, you know, they don't like that, they don't like the floral in it or whatever. Well, finally I did, and I'm so glad that I did, because I love it. Of course, the bottle is awesome. I mean, you know, this is simple, but it's pretty, right? Especially when light hits it. And as you can see, there's like flecks of gold in the top of this one, which I think is really pretty and Hollywoodish. And of course, it's the stars, like, you know, Hollywood, like the stars of Hollywood and the Walk of Stars in Hollywood. I've been there. I enjoy it. I have to tell you, I love visiting Los Angeles, and I like going, you know, going all over in Los Angeles. And I don't know, I feel like the smell of this vibes with the area, and I feel like it matches it. I'll get to that in a minute. So that was actually the front where it says Hollywood Royal. Anyhow, I think it's really cute. So, so this is considered a fruity floral gourmand. And it is sweet. It is marshmallowy and vanilla, but it's not like the caramel, these Juicy Couture that I just, you know, held up, that you probably wear yourself or you're more familiar with. So maybe that's why some people complain, but like I saw one person say, oh, they wanted just a touch of floral and more vanilla and sweetness and marshmallow, and it was the other way around. I totally disagree. So this is really pretty. I get the candy apple, the fruits right off the bat, and then I don't get the real sweetness and marshmallowiness until, you know, getting into after like mid to dry down. I mean, it's sweet throughout, and you know, I can get those notes, but on my skin, like, those fruits really pop. Let's just go over the notes and everything real quick. So this one came out in 2015, and the top notes are candy apple, pear, and pomelo fruit. That's not a fruit I typically buy at the grocery store, so I had to look it up, and it says grapefruit, but not as dirty for the smell. I never thought of grapefruit as a dirty citrus smell, but anyhow, that's what it said on Fragrantica. that it smelled like grapefruit but less dirty. Anyhow, so yeah, candy apple, pear, pomelo. Middle notes are jasmine, gardenia, and tuberose. I get the gardenia a lot, which other people do, and I love gardenia. And I feel like that pomelo fruit, I guess I'm saying it right, if it's, that the citrusiness of like grapefruit, I feel like that kind of cuts into, I think that's a good choice in the notes because I feel like that type of citrus sort of cuts the tuberose a little bit. You know how sometimes with cooking people will say they use this or that to sort of cut the sweetness or whatever. This is sweet, don't get me wrong, but I feel like that citrusy and that kind of fruit sort of like tempers like the strongness of like tuberose, and jasmine can be very strong, and obviously gardenia too. But so moving on, the base notes are marshmallow, vanilla, and cashmere woods and musk. And I like the fact that it's cashmere and cashmere woods because it's like more of a smooth, it's not a heavy wood, it's just smooth, satiny is what I think of, like a lighter wood note. And I see where some people say that this is fruity floral gourmand, just like, I think Fragrantica, like I just read, that Fragrantica calls it. But some people said this is a good alternative for summer fragrances, different than other summer fragrances. And people say it's joyful, these are like the pros or whatever on Fragrantica, joyful, happy, playful, pretty, it's all around nice. I agree. And even though that comment was made about summer, I actually feel like this could be worn anytime. And I think about when I visit Los Angeles, the winters, I'm in South Carolina, which isn't nearly as cold as other states or wherever you might be in whatever country. But, I could just say that in Los Angeles, the winters aren't that bad, obviously. And the daytime can get really warm. Then after the sun kind of like hits the mountain line, the line of mountains, and goes past the mountain, then it can drop much, much cooler quickly. But it's still, not like horrifically cold. And I just feel like this would pop even in the wintertime. Walking around in the Los Angeles area, it maintains like this like joyful like kind of brightness to it. Yet some people say they don't smell the marshmallow and the vanilla. I totally disagree. In marshmallow, you think of like that nice, almost powderiness to the marshmallow. This is not a powdery fragrance. I'm just saying, marshmallow is that light, delicious sugariness of marshmallow. And that mixed with the vanilla is really nice with that light wood to it. So again, like when I spray this, I really get the candy apple on my skin. And then, I definitely smell the floral, the sweet floral. And now already, I just, recently just sprayed this and I'm getting like that marshmallowy vanilla. It is fruity, floral, gourmand. And, I've been a light sprayer just because of the people that I'm around, but I would like to spray this heavily on myself, especially in the cooler weather. And I just think it'd be so pretty and bright, yet sweet. In the cold weather. It's definitely and it's not too sweet that you can't wear it in the summer. So I think this is a great purchase. You can wear this in hot, cold, and in between, and it's going to be like joyful and pretty and sweet. And I just like it. Yeah, I just really enjoy it. And I think it's very versatile. I think you wear it in daytime or nighttime. That's what I was getting at with the weather, too, in Los Angeles. Like the nights are not blistery cold or anything. Like I feel like this would definitely hold up in that LA weather in the winter time, even in the winter evening. I think they did a good job with this. I think it's a cute bottle. I think it's very versatile. I've got so many fragrances, but I would happily put this in my bag, my purse, and spray it any time of year, day or night, and keep spraying. Now, it lasts decently in the sense that, like, if you want to spray heavily, I'm sure it'll have like pretty good projection. It's not like a beast or anything, but I think it'll project, past arm's length. as you're walking around, especially if you're a heavy sprayer. But I can tell you, like, more than a day ago, I sprayed my daughter got me another pillow. Like, we like to travel, so like on the plane or in the car, she came out of the store and said, "Mom, I got you a new one." Such pretty colors. But anyhow, I sprayed this, and I could still smell this on here. So when I put my nose to it, and that was closer to like 2 days ago, if you consider like what time it is right now and everything. So yeah, I could still smell this on here, and it's sweet that I could still smell like that. It's like the lighter, like fruity floral, even though it's just a hint of it on there. I think they did a good job with this. I recommend this. It is not the rich caramelly sweet of this, you know, but then again, can you wear these in the blazing heat? Yes, you can, and I have, and I do, and it's gorgeous. But I think this is maybe probably easier to wear in the heat, but also quite nice to smell and bright and uplifting probably to smell in the cooler weathers too. So I like Hollywood Royal. I always want to say Hollywood Royale, although I think I see people say Hollywood Royal. I don't know why I'm thinking Royale. Like, I don't know, I hear the kids gaming and stuff. Kids, young people, adults, whoever. I hear people gaming and they have like the battles royale and all, and the way they say it, I don't know. But Hollywood Royale, whatever. Juicy Couture. I really enjoy it. I really like it, and I find it very pretty. So, pretty, fruity floral Gourmand. These are definitely the Gourmand. But maybe a brighter, lighter version, maybe. So yeah, I mean, I like it, and I will leave it at that. I've got so many more things to review. My Badgley Mishka Forest Noir in the gorgeous green bottle, I just ordered that, and I love it. And I have some other Badgley Mishkas. I've got some little small bottles of some Tommy Bahama ones. I have that Ball Spade from Misguided, which is another good sweet one. Ambery vanilla with rose and musk. I'll get to that one. So yeah, please comment. Tell me what you think. What's your favorite Juicy Couture? Are you a fan? Especially if you're, I love to hear what guys think about fragrances. So that's just pretty. I don't know. It's pretty in this light especially, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you soon.